I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only gonna spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say I'm hungry, he wants to pick me up and take me to dinner. Just send me the money. And it's the same thing for tonight. And I know that if he was to come, he would pay for everything and he'd make sure all my friends got home safe and he'd drive us everything. Even the guy that we're going out with, he would take care of him. But it's like, just send me the money and leave me alone.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this woman asks a question: why do guys with the money don't just send the money? Why do they always want sex or like spend time with you? Let me answer that question. It's simple, man. Because why the fuck I'm gonna give you my money without nothing in return? These uneducated females, whether white, black, and or other, are plenty stupid, right? Now I was gonna say foolish, but foolish implies something like ignorant. You don't know like the ins and outs of something. They know exactly what the ins and outs of this is. This is tricking. This is prostitution. And I think that I don't know who's schooling them. Their parents are just plenty green, or they just as dumb as them, because like that goes along with it. That's like saying, why do you play basketball without shooting the ball? It doesn't make sense. You play basketball to shoot the ball in the hoop. That's how it goes. So the man tricks with the intention or the expectation to get laid. But these backwards ass 304s, they want to be called everything but prostitutes. I mean, this is what conveniently prostitutes do, but they don't want the label. Not only that, now they don't want the label, and they also don't want the duties that come along with tricking. If a man spends money on you, there's a requirement. There's a prerequisite. And she done went to TikTok to get opinions and views from women inexperienced and dumb as her, and they just gonna lead her further down the road of like destruction, because like they're just as green as she is. Right? This makes no sense. He's gonna pay for everything, including your friend's shit, make sure they get home, but you don't want them around. Well, that's not how money goes, or that's not how money works. If somebody gives you money, spends money on you, contributes money, they want to benefit from it. That's just life. Even if it was a woman to a man. If a woman gives man money, it's with the expectation that he gonna provide the schlong. Same thing with men. If we give money, it's with the expectation that you gonna provide the box. If you don't get no money. Talking about when she says she's hungry, why don't he just send you the money? Ma'am, because you said you were hungry, and if I just send you the money, you could do shit like buy a handbag or something that you don't need, that you didn't ask for, and that's called lying. So I'm gonna take you to eat because you said you're hungry, not give you the money. If you want to get the quote unquote food without me, when you should be able to take your own ass to the nearest restaurant or grocery store. That's how that works. You know what I'm saying? And then another woman posted on here, which is the only reason I did this damn episode, because like I said, after the first I was going to do gender warring videos, but this was like a 2-for-1 combo, right? The woman posted something and this video came up, so I said to myself, since I preface videos with other videos or use articles and then preface them with videos, I'll probably just preface this video with the video and put a post that's saying the same shit. It just seems fitting. This woman said the same thing. I need a man that will take care of me financially without asking for sex. Ma'am, if that's what you want, keep wishing upon a star. I don't know what's wrong with they're working with I don't know, a short deck. They clearly aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer. They're not the brightest bulbs in the house. They're just dense. And this is prostitution. Whenever you beg for something, namely money, from a man, without providing a service, or if you provide a service, that's prostitution. Because last time I checked, people don't just give you money just because you're a woman. And not only that, the one in the video they just played, she's not shapely, she's mildly attractive, and like, who the fuck are you for me to give you my hard-earned money? You're not a celebrity, you're not a model, you're not a vixen, you're nobody. You look kind of dusty. Same thing with the girl in the picture. Well, she got nice hair and a cute face, she's mildly attractive, right? When I say mildly, she's like a good strong 5. It was once upon a time with 5s and less, they didn't talk like this. Is the TikTok, the internet, social media has emboldened the mud ducks to have a motherfucker opinion on anything. And I try not to be a harsh man and judge people based off of their looks. However, when it comes to women, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. We judge y'all based off of your physical appearance. Men are vain, even more so than women. I had a woman tell me, well, you're not that good looking. That's not how it works, ma'am. Men don't have to be good looking. That's the icing on the cake, right? That's literally like the extras. Or for young women, that's they shit. As women get older, they don't give a fuck if a man, like, you just can't be no chud, right? And after about the age of 20, I'll say 25, even women stop being vain. As long as you ain't ugly as shit, or got a third eye, or a hunchback, like, you good, right? Because women judge us based off our personality. You could be the finest nigga to a woman, and she not like you because you have an ugly disposition or a nasty attitude. Men know this. However, unlike women, we don't ever change. If you are unattractive in the least bit, most men they won't choose up on you. Now, you'll get somebody to like smash that, because like, we'll smash anything with a pulse. But we're talking about for companionship, romanticism, and committed relationships. Yeah, nah, you gotta at least look attractive and better. Unless you just a man with low self-esteem that just like, you don't give a fuck, right? You just settle. There are dudes out there that, they're chubby chasers, chubby deckers, and men with low self-esteem. They out there. They do exist. I'm not even gonna pretend. But for the average man, which we outnumber them niggas, yeah, if you're average to say the least, you typically don't choose up on you. It don't be that serious. Most men will go without a girlfriend than to pick one that doesn't meet his requirements physically. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Women ain't gonna like this, but it is what it is. But yeah, these women have the audacity to want something for nothing. Like I said in many episodes, the world doesn't run on Dunkins. That's how it works, right? And like I said, I wish a lot of these younger people would actually get that through their brain. It's like they're fighting it. They're trying to reinvent the wheel. They're trying to, like, I don't know, change the game in the words of Tyrese. But you can't change the game. It is what it is. Some things in the world will never change. I don't care how much you try. Namely, to say the least, the dynamic between men and women, world hunger, and violence. Those are just 3 things in the world that they will remain constant no matter what. Oh, and poverty and like criminality. As long as there is poverty, there will continue to be crime, right? These are things that you can't change, right? Doesn't matter. Even God can't change them. So the fact that these women think that they can change the dynamic between men and women as it pertains to their money and or sexual favors, yeah, they're just sadly mistaken, severely led astray. And in the words of T.K. Kirkland, who raised you motherfuckers? In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm Ezal in the motherfucking his house.